Today we're going to make some worry dolls. Worry dolls are a craft that come to us from Guatemala. I would call these Guatemalan worry dolls, but these are super-sized. These are American-sized worry dolls. The Guatemalan worry dolls are about this big. Inside are toothpicks, and they are wrapped with embroidery floss, and little pieces of cloth are added. So we're going to be making an American style of worry doll, and it's going to have 3 parts. It's going to have a shirt, pants or a skirt, and a belt. The skirt would have the legs together. And we create the body of our worry doll with a kind of rope called jute. You can see that it's made with 4 plies put together. This is a 4-inch piece of jute, and this is an 8-inch piece, and we will be using 1 4-inch piece and 1 8-inch piece, and they're going to be put together like this. I folded the 8-inch piece over, and we'll add them together. And it seems like that would be a really good thing to do to start, but it's going to be easier for us if we do our shirt first, and then the pants, and then the belt, and then we'll add the extras such as hair. The shirt is going to be this. This is the arms, the 4-inch piece. And to do that, what we do is we take our piece of yarn and we rest it on there, and we hold it in place, and then we roll on top. And we really do want to roll on top. We want to coil our yarn on top. That way we don't have to tie a knot. And I'm going to make this go to the center. And the easy way to know where the center is to fold it in half. So if I fold it in half like this, that tells me that I'm right there at the center. And now I'm going to put them together. I'm going to put them together with a double X. So place it here. Here's the armpit right there. Ooh, tickles. And it's going to go to the neck, around. And here's the armpit to the neck. That makes a diagonal line right there, diagonal line. There's the X right there. I'm going to pull the arm a little bit. And on the back, it makes an X also. It's a double X because the X is on the front and on the back. If you don't have an X on the front and the back, one of your arms is going to fall off, and that can never be a good thing. So here we are. I'm going to roll, I'm going to wrap. Look at how this came undone, but that doesn't matter because when I end it, it's going to come together. Look, it's all coming back together. So to end it, I can't just drop it because it's going to come undone. So I make a big loop. The big loop goes around and then through, and I pull it tight. That is a half hitch, and as long as I have it tight, it will hold it in place. I'm going to snip it, and I'm going to save this because this is going to make really great hair for later. Okay, I'm evening these out. I'm pulling and pushing. The arms are even, looking good. I'm going to make purple pants. Now, if I wanted this to be a skirt, I would do the 2 legs together like so. But I like them, they look a little more like people to me when I put the pants on, and boys and girls both wear pants. So here we go, I'm going to do the pants. And I start it the same way. Here's the ankle this time, but I'm going to rest the yarn on top, hold it in place, and I'm just going to wrap it right over. I don't want to leave spaces between. I don't want that jute to show except at the end. And in Guatemala, they are famous for their beautiful woven belts that often have kind of a picture to them. So I'm going to leave a space there for the belt. When I get to be really advanced, I can make this the same color as the shirt and the arms, and it'll look like a shirt. Then I cross over. So here's where this one ended. I cross it over, And now I'm just going to wrap it down. And again, this is coming undone. Don't worry, that's not a problem. Because when I get to the bottom, make a big loop. There's the big loop. It goes around the arm. Pull this through the loop. Pull it tight. And then I can snip it and it will not come undone. I'm going to save all of this. This is going to be some hair, so I'm going to cut that hair length. Okay, for the belt, I'm going to make a pinkish belt. And again, I'm going to make it, put it down there first, hold it with my thumb, and wrap on top. I think that looks kind of too thin, so I'm going to wrap down on top. I'm going to make this one double. That's the only one I've done double. When I feel like I want it to end, I make a big loop around. I pull the end through that loop. And I yank it tight, and that makes a little X there. They cross over, and I snip it. Pull it tight and you can snip it. To do the hair, there are as many different ways to make hair as there are people on the planet. And so what I do is I take a piece, I fold it in half, I pull the end through the head and put the ends through there. I like to make some kind of a progression. If there's a kind of pattern to how you do the hair, makes it interesting. And because these are imaginary, there's no reason you have to do brown hair or black hair or blonde hair or red hair. You can make the hair any color you want. I'm going to add all of these hairs. You can remember from the other one that some of them really fill in. If you wondered, well, how come this has straight hair and this one has curly? To make it curly, all I need to do is unwind it. Personally, I don't think it looks like hair if the yarn goes longer than the feet, so I like to trim them a little shorter. And if you want it to be curly, this is straight, nothing wrong with straight. If you want it to be curly, take your yarn and twist it the opposite way that the factory twisted it. And that will show you the 4 plies out of which this was made. So that's the curly hair. And of course you can do that to all of them or none of them. When you have done one that is more traditional, that has the shirt, the pants, the belt, then you can start experimenting with colors and doing other things. Maybe you can do your tribute to the spurs, or you can add some little extras. You're also able to do creatures. So if you want to do something like a spider, make a body, add some legs. I don't have enough legs for a 8-legged spider, but you would do the same thing. I would probably coil this first, and then I would start on the tip here and double X, make a double X, go over here, do a double X and finish. Start here, go here to a double X, go continued, double X and go down. You could also make a horse. Here's the head and the body and 2 legs. Or a dinosaur, or a turtle, or a lizard. It all depends on what form you make out of the jute that you create into your worry doll. So, good luck, and I would look forward to seeing your projects.